Alright, you are looking for how to start a clearing and forwarding business. I love it. It shows me you're looking to become an entrepreneur, and welcome to this video. I appreciate you for connecting with me. My name is Brando Linick, and up front here, alright, I'll just tell you my experience and story with this. It spans over the last couple years, having been involved in different types of businesses, having gotten around people who have started their own freight forwarding businesses and clearing and forwarding businesses. And just the territory that goes with the business, it's a profitable business model, don't get me wrong, but the territory that goes with it, the workload associated with it, of course, in any business, you got to put in work, you got to learn things, alright, but what goes with the territory can cut down the amount of money that you can make, dealing with, shipping and handling, inventory, dealing with, chasing people down to get involved in your business, dealing with, home meetings, three-way calls, all that stuff and more. It can be a daunting process to try and build up the business, to try and build yourself an income. And honestly, if you're looking at starting a clearing and forwarding business, if this is what you're looking for in the example of this video, business review, I would actually advise you, before you consider starting a clearing and forwarding business, if you're only looking at it because you want to be your own boss, you want to build your own income, I would strongly advise you learn how to create a leveraged business model where you can get the results that you want, where your income, your income and your profit margins are high and your overhead and workload is lower. Am I saying there's going to be no work involved? Absolutely not. In business, there's always work, but without dealing with that overhead, because if you have high overhead, that means your profit margins are lower and your workload is higher. That's why you see sometimes people who are in clearing and forwarding businesses, like close business friends of mine, and they're working like 16-hour days, 12-hour days. They're the first people at the job site, they're the last people to leave, and it can be crazy stuff, which is why if you're looking at this, I would strongly advise you learn how to increase your profit margins and decrease your overhead. The least amount of overhead that you have, the more time freedom, the more flexibility, and the more leverage you can create. And if that's what you're looking for, I've got a lead I want to throw your way here before you consider starting a clearing and forwarding business. And my story with this actually goes back a year ago when I came across a person who was building a business, traveling around the world, so they had mobility, time freedom, and leverage, and they're building a business in different countries, traveling around the world, living in different countries for like 6 months at a time, 8 months at a time. And because they were doing this, building a business online, on the internet, I started to model and copy what they're doing. It was really attractive to me. To give you a little bit of insight, this person was making more money every month than I was making in a whole year, and because they were doing this without that overhead, their profit margins were a lot higher, and started to model them. I was able to actually connect with them on social media less than about a month, about a month. I'm not too sure. This was September of 2014, so it took me about a month after that to not only walk away from my job, walk away from corporate America, but create a full-time income business working part-time. And those are not average, not typical results. I decided not to be average or typical, but I will tell you this, and I want to emphasize this: if you're looking at starting a clearing and forwarding business because you want to be your own boss, you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to be a business owner, and you want to do so in a way where you can not just afford what you're passionate about, but have the time freedom to enjoy what you're passionate about, the best, most highly lucrative and profitable business model you could learn how to use, and build is an internet business. And that's just my last tip. Actually, I'll leave you with this last one, and that is connect with someone. My big breakthrough didn't occur until I connected with someone who's building a business online to help me get the results that I wanted. And because there's so much noise out there on the internet, I would strongly advise you to do the same. Instead of trying to go through it all yourself, save yourself the headache, save yourself the blood, sweat, and tears, and the late nights, and connect with someone who's building a business on the internet who's willing to connect with you. So my friend, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been really fun talking with you. I look forward to seeing your success story, and I look forward to seeing you on the beaches of the world. Make sure after to check out my site. It's 123marketingtips.com. Put the link down below in the description. If you're coachable, trainable, willing to learn some things, I'll connect with you from there. But aside from that, take care.